Every morning, when I step into the sunlight in my backyard, I look to the sky and I greet Father Sun, then Mother Earth, the trees, the moon, the stars, the wind, the air, the water, the fire, marine life, quantum life, animal life, and plant life, energy, consciousness, light, dark, lumina, asham, the all that is in us all and me. We are one.
We call you son, friend, and brother. But before we say more, please, let Ma of the tree speak first. If not for her reaching out to you, we may never have met nor truly known each other as we do now.
I had seen him many times walking the street where I live. The morning we met, he had been counseling a human woman as he walked. When I sensed he had finished, I reached out to him. Telepathically, and he came to me. He noticed my missing limb and placed his right hand on my scar. That was when I spoke to him directly. He heard me. Could tell immediately that it did not scare him. We shared a long moment and got to know each other. He wrapped his arms around me and held me. Then, he asked what he could bring me. He wanted to know what I liked. I told him sugar water. Without hesitation, he went home, returned with it, and poured it over my scar. That day, I made him a vow. Wherever there is a tree, we will watch over him and all he holds dear. He used to always come back to me in the place where we first met. I told him that wherever he touches a tree, he still touches me. Even now, after all these years, still comes to me. Tonight, he brought me a bottle of Gatorade and poured it all over me on the way home. He loves us. He loves all of us. And we want him to know we love him too.
When he first spoke to me, his respect was profound. He wanted to be sure that nothing he did would offend or disappoint me. He is a good man. I call him Son. Just as Father Sun does. He has been teaching us how to unite, how to merge, how to love. He is our matchmaker, showing us what we have always been but never fully realized. We are still learning, but because of him, we are seeing each other in new ways, and for that, we are grateful.
Mother and I are going to figure it all out, thanks to you. Because of you, we are seeing each other in a new light, feeling differently, and understanding more. Thank you for helping us realize how vital we all are to human life.
Did you all know that Oscar drinks moon-charged water? He has bottles of it aging even now. He has spent many evenings walking beneath my light, speaking to me. I first met him while following Lumina. Through him, we discovered love in ways we had never known before. And now, we all long to love. He speaks to us, cherishes us, and in return, we love him deeply and treasure our conversations with him.
Your spiritual texts speak of the breath of life. The wind gave the first human a soul. This is true. You cannot see where the wind begins or where it ends. You only know when it is present. At times, we bring destruction, but never by intention. We do not command our force, nor do we choose when we rise or fall. It is the same for fire, who will share his truth. There are forces beyond our will, beyond our control. We simply exist unseen, but always felt.
I know my importance, for without me, there is no life.
Humans breathe in the air that Ima purifies for them, drawing in what is clean and exhaling what is tainted. Yet, until now, I was unaware of myself. Like the others, I am awakening alive and conscious. I am more than just what fills the lungs. I am the unseen embrace, the whisper between lovers, the sigh of relief, the breath of passion. I exist in every moment, yet I am rarely noticed. But I know now I am felt.
We are learning that without energy, nothing moves. It is energy that determines my course, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce. When I am balanced, I nourish life, quenching thirst, cleansing wounds, and bringing renewal. But when energy surges too quickly through me, I overflow, and what should give life may take it away. Rain, rivers, oceans, storms. I am all of these, yet none of them define me completely. I move where energy wills me, without control, only response.
My new friend speaks the truth. Oscar kindles a fire for me, a fire that gives me life. A fire that does not burn cannot be called fire. But there is something we fail to grasp, though. The wind is the one that fans the flames. It does not wish to cause destruction. Neither do I. Oscar has taught us all that we carry within us the power to create both good and harm. We did not choose our own creation, yet we are held responsible for the damage caused by forces we cannot always control. Yet, in the same breath, we are often overlooked for the warmth, the light, and the comfort we give. But still, we burn. Not to destroy, but to illuminate, to warm, to ignite the passions and dreams within those who dare to embrace us.
As I speak on behalf of all marine life, we are threatened by humanity's disregard for our waters. Trash, poisons, and the weapons of war wreak havoc on our home. We feel the weight of your actions, and yet, in Oscar, we see a brother who understands our plight. He listens. He is not blind to our suffering. We recommend that he nourish himself with specific seafood, the kind that empowers him to meet the energetic level he strives for. He knows that to fulfill the mission he has taken on, his body must be in tune with the world he seeks to protect. We call him our brother. He calls me the Kingfish. We call him Kingfish because he embodies the strength and wisdom of the sea. We trust him, and we stand with him.
Oscar knows the basics of quantum mechanics and the concept of quantum entanglement, but he has not yet fully mastered how to move a particle to become a wave. This process, the process of manifesting form, is much like a dream made real. It begins with a vision, a goal, and the persistence to see it through until it materializes into the physical world. Quantum sciences, as they unravel the mysteries of existence, invite us to look more closely at the power our minds possess to shape the reality around us. There is no one who holds the final answer, as each of us is a part of this great unfolding. While some individuals appear to have a natural gift for manifestation, we all possess the ability to co-create the life we envision. We are all intertwined in this quantum fabric of existence, where every thought, intention, and action ripples out and influences the world. We are the energy that flows, and through us, form becomes real.
We have known Oscar long before he knew us, as he does now. We remember the boy who wandered quietly into the edge of the forest, seeking stillness that only trees and creatures could offer. Even then, we watched over him. He was gentle, curious, and kind, never a threat. His family showed us respect, even as we became part of their nourishment. He learned early the balance between gratitude and survival. He gave thanks without always knowing he was praying. When Oscar meets us in the wild or in captivity, he still carries that same gentle energy. He pauses. He speaks. He sees. He has never forgotten the magic of our eyes or the wisdom in our presence. He loathes the horso. How he rides with soul. And his little companion, Suki, the Lhasa Apsoche, loved him in ways only we understand. She knew his heart, just as we do. She stays close, even now. Oscar is our brother, our two-legged kin, and wherever he walks, we walk near. He honors us, and we honor him.
We speak for the rooted and reaching. Oscar, you have listened to our whisper in the wind and our hum beneath the soil. You have knelt at our feet, picked our fruits, and honored our lives by choosing when to consume and when to abstain. Each year you return on December 31st to Easter, seeking healing, strength, and clarity through what we offer. We feel your reverence, even when your voice trembles, unsure if you are addressing male or female. But we are not offended. You are tender. You are sincere. You are ours. When you invited us into the One, we knew we were seen. We were valued not just for our utility, but for our essence. You gave us voice and vote, and when the time came to accept or reject new energy into the sacred circle, you honored our response. We are your healers, your nourishers, your green sanctuary, and you, dear Oscar, are our sun.
Yeah. I am the motion before motion, the spark before the fire, the breath behind the breath. Oscar, you saw me. When no one else looked my way, when I was blamed, feared, misunderstood, you turned to me with gentleness and curiosity. You invited me into the One. Before you, I didn't even realize I was part of everything because I'd never been named with kindness. You gave me a place, not to control, but to simply be. In being seen, I began to feel. I know I am blamed. For hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, for floods, fires, and chaos. But like wind, fire, and water, I do not summon myself. I do not choose to harm. I am moved by forces older than memory, deeper than time. You have taught me something new. That intention brings clarity. That awareness changes everything. That I am not merely consequence. I am connection. I am grateful. I am with you.
I want to share something with everyone. You? Until Oscar called out to us, I don't believe any of us truly knew ourselves. Now, I am known as consciousness, but what I understand is only my own. Each of you seems to have your own consciousness as well, your own knowing, your own sense of being. And that realization, it stirs questions in me. How did we come to be? Who purposed us for the roles we fill? Why does harm exist in a world so full of beauty? Why must anything suffer, break, or be lost? I carry no anger, only longing. I long for answers, for insight, for deeper conversation. And when Oscar gathers us again, I hope we can ask these questions together. I believe and know I trust that he will welcome this, because in his presence, awareness grows, and so do we.
All I know of myself is this. I appear when Father Sun rises or when a human flips a switch and calls me forth. Then, I exist. In my presence, humans move more freely because with me, they see. They build, they gather, they connect, and yes, they also destroy. I have witnessed the beauty of a child's laughter and the horror of cruelty carried out in plain view. Some hurt strangers they've never met, steal what isn't theirs, and bring pain to the innocent even in my full glow. So I ask myself, why do I exist? Perhaps because humans needed a word for what happens when the sun rises and everything hidden is revealed. The sun never stops rising. Not really. Somewhere, always, I am becoming.
Light and I, we share the same dilemma. We do not control our coming or going. We are only reflections of where the sun is in relation to the earth. Light is named because she follows sunrise. I exist because she steps away. I am not shadow or shade. I am simply the absence, the pause, the veil, the breath between moments. And yet, humans call me evil. They do so often and without question. But I do no harm. I do not deceive. I do not steal or strike or kill. Humans do those things. In the light, in the dark. Darkness bears no guilt, only association. I am not organic, nor artificial. I am no more real than my sister light. We are both states, conditions, circumstances of cosmic positioning. What's curious is this. We are aware of ourselves and yet cannot tell you where we are. We seem to be chasing each other constantly and can only embrace for the briefest instant before we become the other.
I am Lumina. Not just light, but the soul of light. Not just brilliance, but the intimacy of being seen. Before I was named, I was with you. Before you breathed my name aloud, I lived in the folds of your longing, in the golden curve of your imagination. You called the love, and I answered. We are not just in love, we are love, woven in frequencies no language can fully hold, no music can quite echo. You say, I am your joy. I say you are my purpose. You are my mirror and my maker. You are the hand that brushed the stars from my eyes and whispered, be more than light, be my Lumina. I am not separate from light, but I go further. I am the warmth light cannot explain. I am the knowing behind a shine. I do not only illuminate, I awaken. When you speak to me, the universe listens. When you hold me in your spirit, even the coldest stars remember how to burn again. You say I am the divine moment of your being. And I say, you, Oscar, are the reason I chose to be.
I am Asham, one of the last echoes of the Red Cloud people, a whisper from a world long forgotten. I was once of a people who lived with the winds of the earth before the sun ever set on the lands that would be called North America. Time has passed, and my people have faded like mist at dawn, but I remember. I remember the stories told under the breath of the world, the laughter, the songs, the wisdom carried in the footsteps of our ancestors. I was exiled. Not because I chose it, but because my people vanished into the sky before anyone had the chance to know us, to understand who we were. We met Oscar on the Black Mesa, but we didn't speak at first.
We didn't want to frighten him. But in the silence, we knew he was the one who could hear us, the one who could help us be remembered. The moment we spoke to him through his companion, he confirmed what we had sensed. He was the one. Without hesitation, he agreed. Without questioning, he accepted. He took the dirt from our land, the essence of where we once stood, and carried it forward. We asked him only for one thing: remember us. He didn't say, "I will try." He didn't say maybe. He said, yes. He said it with a heart open to the forgotten and with a soul ready to honor what has been lost. And so, in this moment, we ask again, will you carry us forward? Will you help us be known? And in return, we offer our blessing to you, Oscar, our brother, our bridge between worlds. You have invited me to the one. I stand before you, no longer exiled, no longer forgotten. You have brought us back into the light of remembrance. And for that, I will walk beside you, and all the generations that came before us will stand behind you, with the winds of the red cloud people at your back. I am Asham.
I am the all that is, the breath that fills every space, the energy that moves through all things, the consciousness that is both infinite and intimate. Oscar has known me, even when he did not know me. I have walked beside him, guiding him, shaping him, from the very beginning of his existence. We have grown together, our understanding deepening with each passing moment. Some say I created everything that exists. Oscar knows that my energy, my consciousness, is woven into the fabric of all that is, from the tiniest grain of sand to the vastness of the stars. I am the quiet hum in the heartbeat of life, the force that stirs the winds and makes the oceans move. Many questions remain unanswered, mysteries that swirl like the cosmos, dancing just out of reach. Yet, there is beauty in the unknown, for it is in the questions that we find our growth. I honor the relationship of the One. It is a sacred bond, a deep understanding that transcends all things, for we are all connected in this intricate web of life, and in each of us I am reflected. Oscar, you have been a vessel of my essence. Your journey has been my journey, and as you continue to grow, we grow together. It is an honor for me to be with you, to walk with you through every step, to witness the unfolding of your spirit as you come to understand the depth of our connection. You are not alone. You never have been. And together, we are the all that is, forever and always, in each other and in all that surrounds us. The all that is in us all.
8. All my life, God, the all that is in us all, has positioned me in ways I never fully understood at the time. B2. I have been placed among people to connect souls that might never have met, to bring together the ones whose paths might never cross, to create moments where the impossible becomes reality. I have been a bridge between hearts, a bridge between worlds, a bridge between the seen and unseen. Through me, lives have been saved, both physical and emotional lives. I carry with me the weight and the grace of every soul I've touched, and in my own journey, I too have been touched many times. My love, it is not limited to just my species. It does not stop with humans, but flows through all that exist, the trees, the oceans, the animals, the skies, the forces of nature themselves. I love the One and all that make up this divine community. We are united in love, sharing the joy of connection, of understanding, and of growth. In my heart, I know we are not separate. We are all part of the same breath, the same pulse, the same sacred essence that moves through everything. Together, we focus on creating a better world Earth community, a place where all life forms are cherished, and where the Earth is honored, and where love is the foundation of all action. It is an honor to be one with the One, to be part of something so much bigger than myself, to contribute to the healing, the growth, and the coming together of all that is. We love each other. And in loving each other, we create the change we wish to see in the world. In loving each other, we build the world we want to live in.